Let me have your short introduction, please.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, sir. Hi, sir. How are you?
I am fine, and you say, how are you?
I- I'm also doing well and great also.
Okay, that's
So where are
good.
you from? Yeah.
Actually, my name is Deepak, and I am from Uttarakhand. I'm a teacher by profession, and I have recently joined this platform, Skype, hardly 3 or 4 days back. I get to know about
Okay.
it, and I immediately join it. And I had have conversation with 4 or 5 guys right here on Skype till now.
Oh, that's really good. That's so. Do you want to know about me also?
Oh, of course, of course, of course. Raju.
Okay, sir. First of all, good morning to you, sir. My name is Raju Kumar. I am from Bihar district in Sitamarhi. And if I talk about my qualification, I have done primary and secondary qualification from my hometown. Right now, I'm doing engineering from South India. And if I talk about my hobby are dancing and playing chess and talk to some new people. Also, I have a YouTube channel there, the uploading these types of conversation video. That's all, sir.
That's fine. That's fine. So you are doing engineering.
Yeah, yeah, I'm doing engineering.
That's good. That's good. So engineering has a good scope nowadays. Most of the guys who are having mathematical backgrounds, they are opting for engineering. So it's a promise.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
has a promising future. You know. So you
yeah,
have
yeah.
taken a
You
right
are absolutely right.
decision by
Right
opting
now,
for
I'm in
engineering.
the yeah. Right now, I'm
So
in
which
third
branch
year.
of
So
engineering are studying?
what did you say? Sorry for that, sir.
So which branch of engineering
Uh,
are you studying right now?
Actually, right now I'm doing aerospace engineering.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Yeah,
It's quite, quite new field and quite
yeah,
rare field.
it's
Very
rare.
few, very few students opt for it. So you have
Yeah,
very
it's
good
very few.
chances of, getting posted right there in, aeronautical field, you know.
Yeah, yeah,
So it's
yeah, yeah. You
quite
are
good.
absolutely right.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
good.
I will get some there. So
So you got your education from village, from Sitamani.
yeah, I have completed primary education from the primary and secondary education from my hometown Sitamarhi, but the higher education from South India because that university and that college is not available in Bihar side, in North Indian part side. That's why I choose South
Okay.
India.
So presently you are in southern part of the country.
Yeah, yeah, South part.
Okay, that's good. In academics, South India is quite, good. Most of the people prefer it for their
Yeah,
higher
they are
study.
the
In particular,
higher study.
engineering. Yeah, most of the students they are doing their engineering from South India. Particularly
Yeah, yeah.
SRM is quite popular right there, I think.
Yeah, SRM
And
Institute. Lots of
AI
university are there. They're famous.
IEEE. These two
Yeah, yeah,
institutions are popular worldwide for their
yeah,
excellence, for their expertization,
yeah.
and
You are
for their
absolutely right.
placement too. Guys are getting good placement after doing engineering from there.
Yeah, because why? If I talk about the South India education system is compared to North India, it's very good. It's
Yes,
very
yes,
good because here the environment also is there. Education. The people and here students are very interested to learn something and get some knowledge something.
yes, yes,
But if I talk about North Indian side, they are the very few students who wants to do a study, and
yes.
because of some reason, I'm not saying like that. So every students, but here in South Indian part, here
Yes,
the
sir.
government
Yeah,
supported too
yeah,
much
you are right.
financially.
The atmosphere is quite competitive there. The ambience is quite good right there for
Yeah,
getting education right there in South India. Most of the people they are quite conscious about their future, and they have fixed perception in their mind that what they have to do for
yeah,
their
you are absolutely
for
right. You know
for
one thing.
their future. So this,
Yeah,
this feeling, this sense is quite missing, among the students of among the general students of northern part of the country.
so do you know
They
one
don't
thing
have
also?
those,
Yeah,
educational goals before them, and those career goals before them, which most of the guys there in South India has,
yeah, yeah,
had,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
That's the
yeah, yeah,
very
yeah.
reason.
You are absolutely. Do you know one thing
That's
also more? In North Indian side, very few university and college are there. If it is there, they are charging too much. That's why reason
Yes.
that the in North Indian side the people are doing, very few students are doing a study. But here I saw government also supporting too much. If you want to do a higher education after the 12th class, and if you want to do higher any education, any degree, the government support you fully, full support you. If you
Okay.
want to study from government board, in private sector also
That's
they
good.
support you each for own state. Here if you are in Tamil Nadu person, then there South Indian part, the government give you full support. If you study in the up to 0 to 12th class in government mediums, after the 12th class, the government, whatever you want to study there, from there anywhere, the government give you 190% scholarship, 80% scholarship. If the
Okay.
person is very poor,
That's
they
good.
can
That's
also study. But in North Indian side, did you see that if the
okay.
financial problem any family, they can't do a
Yes,
study because of
I
some
can
financial
understand.
problem.
Government has taken good measures there
Yeah,
in southern India for promoting, higher education. And
yeah,
those people,
higher education, not
those
every
students are
education,
quite
from
deserving.
zero to advanced.
Uh, Government is quite motivating them to pursue their career in higher education.
Yeah,
You mean to
here
say?
I saw if you go in a government school, I saw it's look like a private school. It's not a
Okay,
difference between the government and private. That's
that's
why
good.
reason that the students of background is very strong. Because
Okay.
if your background is very strong, if you don't you will not have any problem in future.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, the
Base
reason
must
is
be
that
quite strong. It must be,
that's why.
it must be, on, it must be quite, strong. It must be quite strong in foundation. If you have a
Yeah,
strong foundation, then you can build a quite, strong building, and quite durable and long lasting building of your, career, or your, or your future. So that
yeah,
government is trying to provide that, strong base, right, rigid base, right there in
yeah, yeah,
southern part of the country.
yeah.
And here,
Here the
there is some, some work is still to be done right here, on, government's part, you mean to say, right, here
yeah.
in northern part
So
of the country.
here the government
Yes.
only focus on the background base. Why?
Okay.
If your base is good, in future you don't have any problem. Here the
Okay.
government, only government focus on base. And higher education,
Okay.
so you will understand after the 12th class, you will understand what is right and what is wrong. You will understand. But when you are the under the 15 and 16 age, you don't know what is wrong, what is right. So that's why the
Yes.
government focusing on the base. Why? Because if your
Okay.
base is strong, definitely your future will be strong.
Yes,
Your
you must be
anything
given,
will be strong.
career guidance. You mean to say that you must be given career guidance during your secondary education, and you must be provided with, provided with quality education right there at,
Yeah,
secondary level and basic level. Only then you will be able to compete in existing situation with other competitors. Right?
yeah. Here I saw very few institutions, private, like a tuition. So those students who are going to tuitions and take
Okay.
study from there, but very few. But if I go North Indian side, I saw the government school are there, private school are there, but then after that the students are going to study and private institute and
Yes. Yes.
private tuition. Why? Because
They are
only
not
my
resourceful.
name is in
They
that
are
school.
not having that, a sufficiency, you may say. They are not,
Yeah,
uh, confident enough to prepare by their own. They have to rely on, tutors for getting their lessons, cleared.
yeah,
So this, what we call dependency on others, is not good.
yeah,
You
yeah,
mean to say that students must be, self dependent and self reliant and self sufficient as far as
yeah,
study is concerned, and preparation of, any competitive exam is concerned. We are solely, relying on, outside sources for our, academic needs and our competitive needs. So that's not a good trend,
yeah.
you mean to say. That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah, you're absolutely
Achoo.
right. So, which type of student do you teach?
Actually, I teach up to 12th standard. and my subject is teaching English, teaching English.
English.
I teach
Oh,
them
that's
English.
good. From where do you teach?
I am in Uttarakhand. I teach here,
Uttarakhand.
right here in Uttarakhand. I am from
In
Uttarakhand.
government sector, in private sector.
Yes, I am in government sector, and earlier I I taught at several private institutes also.
So, sir, one more thing, you should focus on base. Why you are teacher? I also I will become a one day in teacher definitely, but I will focus on the base because if the students has the base is strong, definitely they don't have any problem in future.
Yes, yes, that's a fact. That's a fact. You need to
So we
work
should focus
more on the basic
more.
structure.
If the students are
Basic
weak in
structure
any
of education.
educations, any
Yes,
poor, if the students are very weak, you should give the more time for him because if the person is intelligent, any student intelligent, they don't have this much the problems to speak anything, any subject. So we have to give the
yes.
weak students too much time to
Actually,
increase his
the
level.
tragedy is that the tragedy is that most of the students they don't have the basic knowledge of
Yeah,
knowledge of the basic concept of the subject even. If we take
yeah, yeah,
science, then they don't know even the general concept of science, which must
yeah,
be
yeah,
cleared at right at the stage of basic education.
yeah,
So how can we expect them to be expert in a subject at higher level if their base is not properly cleared? It is not
yeah, yeah,
founded on strong foundations. So how can we expect them
yeah.
to
You are
have
absolutely right, sir.
that sort of expertise at higher stages of the education? So
Yeah, yeah.
there must be something lacking there too.
So did you see the now the people the after the 10th class and 11th class they are starting the basic. Did you see the students or not?
Yes, yes, yes. Even after entering into BSc, they have to learn the basics. What we call to swasan. They have to learn it
Yeah,
right there. That is respiration. You know,
yeah, yeah.
they have to
They
learn by what name we call that process upapachai. They have to learn there. It is called by the term metabolism. So they have to
yeah, yeah,
learn it right there. So it must be taught him just at the basic level. You know,
yeah,
when
yeah, yeah, yeah,
for the very first time that word is introduced to him, it must be introduced to him both in Hindi and English as well,
yeah,
because we know that
yeah, yeah,
after a certain stage he had to confront those he has to confront those scientific concepts, those mathematical concepts right there in English. So why we
yeah.
are not instilling those concepts, meaning in his
Yeah,
mind
we
at
have
an
to know
earlier stage?
both language. We should know the both language. If it is asking
Yeah,
someone Hindi, then I will explain Hindi. But if someone person they don't know Hindi, if you want to explain in English, so you should know English also. That what the word
yeah.
of this thing,
Yes.
what the meaning
Take
that
your example.
that
You are doing aeronautical engineering
yeah, yeah,
because before I think before getting into that stream, you didn't have an idea what aeronautics is even.
yeah, yeah, yeah. When I was in 11th class, yeah, after the 10th class, actually I want to go in a space field. That's why I'm searching which field, which engineering, which department I can go there. So actually, then after that I search in Air Force. By the Air Force, Indian Navy, I can go there in a for there. But I have because of my English that time my English is too much big. I was not able to
That's the
understand
common with
what
the
the people are saying.
people who belongs to Bihar or either to Uttarakhand or to Uttar Pradesh or Hindi belt. This our
Yeah,
Hindi
yeah,
belt is quite not good at English.
yeah. So that's why the reason I was selected some other subjected was because of the English I was rejected in the Air Force examination,
Yes, you have
NDA
to suffer
examination.
on account of your English right there.
Yeah. So then I thought which field I go. Then I my someone told me you can go by the engineering. Then I search in which department I can go that field. Then I search aeronautical and aerospace engineering. You can go that field. Then I choose that in branch. And after that I came in here South India. Here I saw lots of people there who only speak in English. My class was
Yes.
going on
There,
for
there,
fully English
there you
mediums.
learn a
My
lot.
friend circle,
Yes.
my friend circle fully English. They don't know Hindi. Very few people they know only who those are from the North India side. Four and five members they know Hindi. Otherwise, some South Indian people they don't know Hindi. Some other another country people they don't know also Hindi.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I talk
Your
with
life
English.
is
So what will
important. See,
happen?
it's efficacy right there in South.
So what will happen?
While studying in
I
South,
face lots of problem. I face lots of problem because of the
many
English,
hurdles
because
you
of
have
the
to
English.
face. Yes.
Yeah, whatever the sir teaching me, I did
But
not
now you
understand
are
that
quite,
time.
expert in English. I think you are quite good at English now. Your fluency is
Yeah,
quite, up to the mark.
yeah.
It's good.
Before 1 years and 2 years ago, I feel like that. Yes, I have improved my some level, improved some level because
Yes. Of
I
course.
want to go in next level. Not now. I want to go all more next level, next level. Always I want to go
Of
next
course.
level, next level.
We'll achieve that target too very soon. Okay, so
Yeah.
Raju, what do you want to do after, after the completion of your, aeronautical engineering? What is next in
First
your
I will
mind?
get a job some day my where I want to go. After that I do somewhere job. I will get experience, and after that I will be open in my state some company and some institute. They are the focus
That's
on the
good.
base. I
That's
want
good.
to give the students base. If I give the
Okay.
students base, very few amount, not as I charging too much money for that. And after that, if the students has base, there is no any problem to do any study and do get any job. Because I saw so many students because of the English, they did not crack any exam in government sector.
Yes.
Because of the English, they rejected that field. So that's why I want to focus that subject also in another institution also.
That's
So
good. That's
everything
good.
I
So
will
you
provide
are
it and
well
company
prepared,
also. Because after
well,
the yeah, after
yes.
the qualifications you have to get job also. So I will be provide job also. That things I will think about in my future after 10 years, after 10 years, 15 years like that. But it's not now because now I'm learning and getting knowledge somewhere. That things.
That's good. That's
This is
good.
my future
You
plan.
have, plans about future, already well calculated plans about your future. May Almighty help you in your endeavor, in this endeavor.
Yeah,
And very soon you will be able to fulfill all your dreams, all your goals, whatever, noble intention you have in your heart about your future and about the
yeah,
well-being of other, aspirants. I pray to God, I pray to
yeah.
Almighty
Thank you
that
so much, sir.
He will help you in fulfilling all those dreams. It's really nice to talk to you, Raju. We'll catch up very
Thank you
soon.
so much, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Have
Thank you
a
so much, sir.
nice day. It's really
Thank you so
nice
much,
to
sir.
talk.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Welcome, welcome, brother. You just disconnect. Just send it to me also. Okay. This
Okay,
copy to
okay,
me.
okay, okay, okay.
Okay. Bye.
Bye, bye. Nice.